Hi guys, meet my model Oreal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so let's get into it. So I'll be going in with my micellar water, Garnier Skin Active. Then I'll be going in with my toner. From there, so I'll be going in with my Embryolisse moisturizer. So I'll be moisturizing our face. Yeah. And I'll be using my fan while moisturizing our face because I like my product to sit properly on the skin before going into another product, especially my moisturizer. So I'll be going with my primer from V Beauty. I'll be going with my primer. It's just a beginner process, nothing too serious, but for beginners. So this is my primer from V Beauty. So I'll be moisturizing the lip. Please don't forget to moisturize your lip. So I'll be spraying the face. I'm setting my old product. Then I'm going in with my foundation. I'm going with my foundation from L'Oreal 10N. So I'm going in with that concealer to highlight. I'm going in with the shade very close to our foundation shade. So because I don't want to go in overly bright from the onset. I like to build up my concealer. I don't like to go in with a light shade of concealer. So that's what I'm just doing here. Next thing I'm going to be doing is contouring her face. I'll be using this black opal contour. Then I'll go in with my blush. I don't want the video to be too long, so that's I'm just rushing it, but I'm sure you can see. After blending, I'll be going in with my brightening concealer to just pop out the highlight area. So that's what I'm doing here basically. I'm going it, but I'm sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to just highlighting her under eye with my powder, my Fenty powder. So that's what I'm doing basically. Nothing too serious, just blending the powder. I'm just pressing it in the under eye. So that is what I am doing here. I'm lifting up the face here with my used to use beauty blender, but I stopped using beauty blender for a long time now. So this is just the key to very seamless product application. So the next thing I'll want to make sure everything is sitting properly, nothing is tacky, no harsh lines and all. So I just keep tapping. I have set the whole face with my powder too, so I'm just setting the whole face. What's on my model? So yes, that's what I'm doing basically. So just enjoy this process. Enjoy the process. So I'm going in with my eyeshadow primer, my Brown Climb White. I'm using it for my eyeshadow. So I'm going to blend, keep blending. I want to have a seamless eyeshadow process, so I have to blend well. So keep tapping, just tap. You don't have to scrub or swipe. So now I'm going in with my powder from Fenty in 490 as a transitioning color. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just using the powder for the transition color. So the next thing I'm doing is just keep blending. I just make sure it's so seamless and smooth in circular motion. That's what I'm just doing to blend. I'm using the powder, just the powder, to blend that part in circular motion. So the next thing I'm doing is adding a black eyeshadow to just make sure the depth is quite nice and fine. I'm just creating depth, so that's why I'm going in with my black eyeshadow. The black eyeshadow is from Zaron. I'm going to write all my products in the description box below. So now I'm just making sure no harsh lines between the brown, that's the powder color I used, and the dark color. So I'm just making sure everything is seamlessly into each other. So now I'm going to be applying the main color, which is the eyeshadow. I'm using this nude eyeshadow from Huday Beauty Naughty palette. So I'm just tapping the eyeshadow on the area I want it to be. I'm not swiping, I'm not smudging, I am just tapping. I'm using this very fluffy blush from RLG Cosmetics. The brush is very nice, so I'm just tapping. My palette is from Naughty. Let me show you my palette. It's from Naughty Huday Beauty palette. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just tapping it. So now what I am doing is I'm just making sure all the shades are well incorporated into each other. So we're going to smudge the under eye. I'm using the same powder I used for transitioning to smudge the under eye. I'm going to write the shade below. So I'm just making sure I don't want it to be too dark, so that's why I'm using this brown shade color, and it's a powder. So I'm just smudging the under eye. My brush is also from BOJ, so I'm just blending, smudging. This is smudging, so I'm just smudging the under eye. Yeah, by the way, my model's eye is so fine. Contact lens looks so nice. So I'm using my Merak pencil here to just create, I don't know what this thing is called, but so this place I'm using my Yanga Beauty gel liner in gelato. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just lining the eyes. So the next thing I'm doing is I want to go into our brows. Our brows is actually naturally fine, nothing too serious to do. So I'm just tracing our brow line. I'm not creating any extra thing on our brows. I'm just following the lines that is there before. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using my pencil from Shane pencil is what I'm using. So I'm just applying. I'm not applying pressure on the pencil. I'm just sketching. I'm not drawing, I'm sketching. So I'm sketching the other parts of the brows. What I do is I clean my brows with Merak Cosmetics concealer palette. I'm just cleaning the brows. I don't use brighter concealer for my brows, so I just want it to look as natural as ever. So that is what I am just doing here. I'm just cleaning up my brows. So the next thing I'm doing is just using my setting powder to just dust up the part that has the concealer, to just blend everything together. Yeah, I'm applying my lashes. I can't remember where the lashes from, but it's from Van Beauty or something. I'm going to write it down in the comments in my description box below. So yeah, I'm using this Vicabel brush to just blend out, and I'm using my brush to bring out the contour, nose contour, and I'm just setting. I just want everything to come together. Yeah, so this is my blush. I'm using my blush from Ceendies palette. Yeah, Ceendies blush, that's what I'm using. I'm using my blush, and my brush is from Vicabel. So what else? So I'm just doing a gloss here. The lip is nothing too serious, it's just a nude lip, and that's the end of our makeup. So I'm spraying with vitamin C spray to just set my powder and everything and let the look come to life. Thank you. Bye.